So it's 2019 and I had an idea. You probably know this already, but I'm a huge bird lover, no surprise there. However, what you probably didn't know is that I also love to play games. One day I woke up and literally just asked myself, what if I made a bird card game based on real life behaviors and attributes of birds? And so the idea was trademarked and Birdscapes was born. Birdscapes would be revolutionary. It would combine the mechanics of a TCG format with its own unique playstyle. And essentially it works like this. Players play bird cards at habitats along the field. Players then compete to win territory points with stronger bird power, resilience, and will, alongside flocking bonuses and habitat bonuses. At the end of each round, migration takes place and birds have the ability to move around the playing field. No other bird game ever created had been so accurate to how birds would behave in real life, and the game was absolutely a blast to play. The goal of this game was not only to be fun, but also to be educational and allow players to learn about birds as they go. After a year in creation, 2020 swings around, and after manufacturing the game, it arrives and physically exists in person. Now it was time to start getting it out there for the world to see. In January, the game launches publicly, and in February, Birdscapes is beginning to grow and make notable sales, as well as being placed in a handful of local stores. March starts to swing by, and local sales are growing even more, and then COVID hit. Overnight, this product that had been a dream of mine to share with the world practically shut down. Our sales plummeted virtually to zero overnight, and no one was buying the game. Online, I didn't have the money to market it out, and I didn't have the YouTube following at the time, like you guys, so it kind of just became dead in the water. After a whole year, my buddy, who was previously a huge fan of the game, and I tried to relaunch it. However, we didn't find any traction. People had stopped wanting to get out of the house to play games together, and while it sold here and there at different events that we went to or a couple of the stores we were in, it just wasn't enough, and was just enough to scrape by on our monthly expenses to keep it going. It's been over 2 years now since Birdscapes was launched, and I keep asking myself if things will ever change. If you've never heard of it till now, well, it's because I've never talked about it, and to be honest, I'm not even super sure why. At times, I've felt like you guys wouldn't like it because it's not the right crowd, and a lot of you may not be into games. At times, I've felt like it just wasn't quite the right time to share it. So as proud as I am of this creation, unfortunately, my timidness kept me from ever sharing it with you all. However, recently, I've kind of just decided, oh well, and told myself that I was going to make a video on it, and so here we are. I just couldn't keep hiding this part of me that felt like such a big part of who I am and such a big thing that I'm proud of, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. To give you a quick little overview, each bird card has about 5 main stats with a unique bonus ability for each bird. The initial stats are power, resilience, and will, and these are used as kind of like a baseline in the bird's competition to take control of the territory by having the highest number in the majority of these 3 categories. Each bird also has a flocking bonus up in the corner, which allows that number to be added on for each of the same bird cards that flock together with this bird. So in other words, if you have 3 red-winged blackbirds as an example, the flocking bonus then equals +5 and +5, giving a +10 total to each of the bird's initial stats. Lastly, you have habitat bonuses located near the bottom of the card. If this bird is played at a habitat that represents any of these habitat types, the bird then receives that habitat bonus to its initial stats as well. So all this is just a quick overview into the realism of the birds and how the game plays, and it might not make complete sense from this quick demonstration, but I just wanted to give you guys a glimpse into the idea of the creation that I created. So thank you all. Thank you for listening to my short little speech on this thing that awkwardly and kind of timidly I wanted to share. But I created it and I'm proud of it. And if you'd like to actually check it out and purchase it, so you can check out the Birdscapes website in the description link below. It would actually mean a lot to me if you considered buying it, and it actually supports me directly financially in this dream career of mine. Plus, hopefully you'll learn some stuff about United States birds. So thank you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.